Hi everybody, today we're going to be looking at another Pixling. You'll have seen again, thumbnail, it sort of gives it away really, but that's the whole point. You need to see so you know whether to watch, don't you? Well, this Pixling I've got because my last one was a birthday present and I saw this one and I'm trying to think of Christmassy themed videos. I've got my advent calendars coming up, but I wanted a few other things as well. So I'm going to hold the box up if I can. This is what I got. I still want the deer pixeling, I must admit, and I know there's a way of finding out. I need to double check what the colour of the gem is, or there's something on there anyway, because I want the deer one because I like deer items. But unfortunately, the deers are usually deer. They're usually expensive because it is always a popular one. So I need to keep an eye out for that one. But I found this one. I thought she was super cute, super Christmassy, very icy, everything like that. I don't really like the packaging systems. As you'll have seen if you've looked at my previous one, I think there's a waste of plastic. I get it's great fun and as a one-off thing that's exciting and everything, but to be honest, I would buy the light has just gone really bright. I don't know how that's going to look. I would buy them as little dolls if they were just little dolls, but I do get the magic. It's the whole point of it really. And I am actually keeping these containers because they're not a bad size container. Clean them out and I'm going to be using them for storage, whether it be for buttons, things like that. It will look quite cute in my craft room, so I am actually reusing these, but for a lot of people these are going to end up hopefully in the recycle if they can be recycled, or they're just going to end up as landfill, which is a little bit sad. But she's gorgeous. We're going to look at her. I encourage you to use these bottles for things. I'm sure you must have something, even if it's just nails, you know, if it's DIY items, things like that, just reuse them. It's always a good thing. So we're going to have a look at her. I know she's a little bit messy because I know from my previous one, so I've got to get a towel out on my table. I need a little bit of water, but it wasn't too bad. I think I learned a few things from last time because I made a few mistakes. So I can't wait to see what this one looks like. So I'll see you in a second, top down. So here we have the Pixling. I sort of classing it as a sort of, I keep calling it Pixelings. It's not, it's Pixlings. I keep saying it wrong. Apologies for that. I thought this felt a little bit more Christmassy. That's why I thought I would get this one for this time span. It just says a Pixling appears. You can see a little picture of it magically appearing. If you see my other video, you know how that works. And it is quite cool, I must admit. So you're mixing a potion. Recommends for 5+. I get that because of all the bits. It can be messy, things like that. Not much to say on the sides of the box. Let's turn it over carefully, not to knock that camera. A little bit of instructions. She has some little accessories which are really cute. It says dissolve to reveal. We will find out. It just says dissolve to reveal. It says enter the enchanted realm of the magic mixies Pixlings, where potions flow from waterfalls and fountains. So it's a nice little story sort of there. The company we have here is Moose. Underneath again it's just various things about, you know, recycling, etc, etc. Anything else on the top? She's called Winter, I'm presuming. Winter's warm heart and smile can melt even the frostiest of folks. She brings cheers and will brighten even the gloomiest of days. So let's see if she brightens our days up. We have a towel here because I'm aware we need water, so I've got my water bottle there with water. Now I'm considering, I know I've just done this in my last video. The last video I'm actually concerned about that I've videoed it in the wrong direction as well, which is quite a concern because you can alter it, but it does alter sort of the video shaping, which considering what it is I've just videoed, that's a little bit annoying. Right, so we have yet more boxes. There's a lot of cardboard, which is good. I'm pleased to see. Obviously there is plastic, and as I mentioned, it might be worth sort of trying to use these boxes for something. That really didn't help. Let's see if I can go down this way. So we have our little magic capsule out, so that's one thing. And what I'm hoping is, let's see if I cut across there and it will come out. It's just got, looks like it's a piece, it's a string. It's like a cotton, well it's not, it's like a paper cord, should I say. So actually the packaging's not bad. That is the only bit there that's a nasty bit of plastic. So the box generally is okay. And the container, as I say, is full on plastic. But if you are going to use it, and they are quite cute, I think they do work quite nicely because that package comes off at the back. So it makes quite a nice little jar. You could use it for something. I'm sure you can think of something for it. Or if it is your children's or grandchildren's toy, they could use it to store their little bits and pieces in, their accessories and things like that. Unless they're as messy as my granddaughter. But yes, that is the theory. They can keep their items in there. Now this obviously should peel, and I'm having a bit of a fight with it. There we go. Please peel. Nope, you don't want to peel. They make these little serrated lines. Hey! I was getting excited then. Thought it had done it, but it hadn't. There we go. Makes a lovely noise there for you. And lots more crinkles, and we have a bit of elastic there. Don't know why that elastic's there, apart from to hold that on, but I don't think that was really necessary. It's a very noisy package, this one. So let's, oh, it's just again, little piece of elastic with our bits and pieces in. I mean, this does come off if you want it as a plain box or something like that. Can you see? We have this turny and we have some instructions here. It says, do not unscrew the lid. I didn't read the instructions properly last time. It says start with potion guide. Right, well, we must have a guide in here. Bit of plastic there. These sachets, now I was worried because I mean, I've got the towel there because I'm thinking of spilling water, but I was worried about staining with these, but it does say that they don't stain, so that's okay. This gives us a clue to some of the little magic treats we've got in there. And let me find the potion guide. This is the one I need. Nice to see that it's in lots of different languages, so that's helpful as well. It says there you can scan to see a easy how-to video, or you could watch mine where it probably will all go wrong. So we should have all our bits and pieces, which we have. It's all here. It says it can get messy. I do know that from last time. It does get messy. And a little bit of information. The first thing we have to do is, where's number 2? It's number 2. And we need to pour that into our container. So can you see our container here? So how do I, it says do not unscrew the lid. But I think I have to remove this, so bear with me. Yes, you do have to take this off, which again, I'm making a mess of that. There we go. I can't actually remember what I did last time. Then I know this has to come off as well. Let's see if I can see it, because no, it doesn't. I see, I'm at it again. I'm doing it wrong. It's here. It says remove. So I'm going to move it away from the camera because I'm going to pull it. Because it's just basically a piece of plastic, because this is where we're going to be pouring our items into. Let me double check that that is the case. It is. It says fold the end of the bag into the opening, wipe any spilling, and it says here it should not stain most common surfaces. I'm using the towel, so it doesn't really matter. So here we go. And again, last time I cut this a little bit low. I don't want to. I want to cut where the line actually tells me to cut this time. So across it goes. So then that makes us a little tiny opening there. I'm going to remove it just slightly to one side just to pour this in. I did it on a different angle, I think, last time. And can you see? If I can tip it up for you, we get this purple. Purple, is it blue? That doesn't want to now come out. Come on out. It's not a great angle. There we go. You can see it all coming out now. I'm squeezing it on a funny angle, aren't I? So we get all this nice purpley stuff in. And you squeeze it again away from the camera so I can get sure it's all in. If you try and squeeze it all too quick, it doesn't go in. Oh, can you see? There we go. Now it's all coming in, isn't it? Woo! Oh, makes a very strange noise at the end there. So we've got all of that one in. So that was our potion number 2. So we'll double check on this now. It says we need to fill the bottle with water. It goes up to the water line. Now the water line is here. So I have my water bottle to fill it up. So I'm going to fill it up now till I get to my water level without trying to spill water all over the table, which I've already started to do. A jug would be better, I think. I hope I've got enough water here. I don't think I've got enough water. I've run out of water, so I'm going to have to pause and get some more. I'll be back in a second. I have my water. I have some more water in here. So I just need to get up to that level. So I'm just going to have to move it anyway while I do it. So I can see nearly there. Ta-da! I didn't actually need that much more. I've got water all over the top, but that's it. That's what the towel's there for. So you can see how it's starting to mix up. You can see all the colours. It's quite pretty actually. Now let's have a look what we need to add next. We need to add, let's put it this side. We need to add number 4. Now number 4 shows us it's a little snowflake. So let's see. I mean, this is great fun for the kids. I do get it. I really do. And in here, I'm going to empty it out into my hand so you can see it. Well, I will if I can get in it. I was careful cutting it because last time I cut through it. Ta-da! We can see we have little snowflakes. So we're going to drop little snowflakes into there, into the mix. So this is all about the magic potion. So we have our little snowflakes in there. Now it says pour in the magic elixir, which is number 5, which is this one. It's exactly the same system as previous for actually putting it in. So we're just cutting across, or maybe a little bit more because I can see that's not quite cut across, but don't do it too far because it goes everywhere, as I found out. Yes, I've got it, I've got it. So I'm going to move it for a second, get it going, and then we basically have more of the purple stuff. And you see, it's just making it a darker purple, isn't it? So it's filling it up higher to the top now. So that's that one. So we're nearly there. Now we've got to add the bunny charm. Now here's the bunny charm. Is there a cut line? There's a pull line on this one. Let's have a look at our bunny charm. So there we go, a cute little bunny. I wonder if she's got a bunny somewhere. That would be cute. So we drop that in as well. He's soaking in. You can't see him, but he's in there. And then it says, remove the ring to reveal the magic words. So here's the ring. And we can remove it. And it says, Magicus Mixus. So that is what we have to say when we're doing this. So turn the crystal gem until it stops. Say the magic words Magicus Mixus and push down hard twice on the crystal gem. Now that one I found quite hard to actually move. So first of all we have to turn the crystal till it stops. So we have our crystal here and I'm going to turn it. 1. And that is it. It stops. Now I have to press it. I have to press it twice, it says. So here we go. 1. Oh, quite hard to press. And 2. I heard 2 clicks, so I'm hoping that is going to be it. And now it should. Can you see? It's starting to clear. We can actually see it. I don't want to tip it up too much because otherwise, but can you see that she's starting to come clearer? In fact, I'm just going to move the camera, so bear with me. There we go. See the rest of the mess on my table, and you can see it revealing our beautiful girl inside there. So it's magical, isn't it? It's really super cute. Now there's how, so we've done that, and it says it turns the potion clear. Separate the snowflake in the pouch into 3. Oh, hang on, there's more, and I've not got things to do more. It says separate the snowflake pouch into 3. Fill a bowl with water. Place the first piece into the bowl, stir, and an extra fashion accessory magically appears. And you do that same with the other 2 pieces. Is there anything on the other side? Yep, we just basically unscrew the lid and we take her out. She's cute. Just look at her. She's so, so cute. And I'm spilling water everywhere because you're not supposed to be tipping it up that much. So, shall we leave her in there a second? I think I might, because then I'm going to pause and we're going to have a look at what we've got in here as well. Where's my scissors gone? Now these are for some extra accessories. Now do we really have to put them in water? Let's have a look how they're built. I mean, again, for the children, that's a fab idea. You know, they can have a bit of fun with it, you know, make a nice mess. But we might not need to. There's 3 pouches. Yeah, it's basically a paper pouch, which I suspect dissolves inside the water. Do you want to see how it dissolves? I suppose you do, really. We can dissolve one and maybe open the other two. I think that is how I'm going to work it. So I'm going to pause because I need yet more water. So bear with me. I'll be back in a second. Well, this video is done in so many pieces. I have a bowl. It's actually my stitch bowl, but I think it'll do enough because I've already got some water, so I didn't need to go anywhere then. So we're going to pour some water in. We'll only be able to go so high. There we go. And it says to drop it in. So let's see. I'm presuming the water will just dissolve or just soften the paper until, oh, yes, it does. Look at that. That's quite cool, actually. Look, can you see how it does actually break? Oh, let's give it a little wipe. So she's got a little crystal wand there. We might as well do them all as we've got the water. Let's see what happens. Let's soak it in. Yeah, it just completely dissolves off it. It's quite cool. Now this one's also actually in a little piece of plastic because it's a fabric one, isn't it? So we'll leave that one there a second just to dry off. And we'll do our last one. I don't know what the paper's made of. It dissolves really quickly. And this one's also in a little plastic container. I don't know, it feels a bit sort of slimy. It's a bit weird. Oh, and we got just a little headband there. It's just a little plain headband, that. So I'm going to move the water before I spill it everywhere. Let's dry my hands a little bit. And we'll let our girl out of the box in a minute as well when we've seen her accessories. So she has a super cute little cape, which we did see on the box, so we sort of did know that that was coming. So, but that's cute. It's got a little bit of a fur edge there. We can see she has her little wand. It's sort of like a little diamond heart sort of thing going off. Sort of crystal, should I say, not a diamond heart. Oh, and this is actually fluffy. It wasn't just as plain as I thought it was. It's fluffy. So that's okay. Right, we need to get her out now. And let's see whether I get water everywhere. Now, the jar, it just screws off. It's easy enough. Just turn it and it comes off nicely. That's why I say it is quite a usable jar after the fact. So let's move it to one side. And as we pull her out, I don't want to tip the water up. You will see she appears out of the tube. Now that's our box with the water still in it, so that can go over there, and you can see she comes in a separate tube, so obviously water doesn't actually touch her. So we need to again now screw her off there. Oh, we've got some blue in there with her. I didn't want that in. It says it doesn't stain, so perhaps I should have drained the water a little bit better. I need to get this off her quickly because I don't want her to be stained with it. Yes. I mean, like I say, it does say it shouldn't stain, but I'm not going to risk it. So be careful when you're taking them out. Just got a little bit of elastic holding her in. I thought this one would have been so much easier, and I've just made it's a bigger bodge as I did the first time round. Look, I've got blue in her hair as well. Or is she meant to have blue in her hair? She might not. She's got blue in her hair now. Whether she's meant to have blue streaks or not, I do not know. Let's see if it dries. It might dry clear as it says it does. She might have actually had bluish bits in her hair. I don't know, because that looks quite a strong blue, doesn't it? But I think it is this dye. Yeah, because can you see it's disappearing as I'm sort of rubbing it to dry it. Trust me. So if you are doing these, be careful. Don't try and do it with the camera above you, because that doesn't work either. Because she's not supposed to have got wet. So here she is, and what a cutie she is. I think she's lovely. I do think they are really cute little dolls. They are really nicely made. Obviously she's got wet hair now, with the tiny bit of blue streak, which shouldn't be there. But apart from that, it is white and pink with sort of iridescent sort of sparkly bits in it as well, like little bits of tinsel. She's got the little heart in the middle of her head. She has this cute side tilt, which I took some great photos with the last one. I was really pleased with that. Now headband, I don't really think she needs a headband. I mean, what do you think? She's a bunny. She's a bunny, isn't she? Yeah, they're just sort of little plastic ears. Can you see the ear? If you pull it down fully, you can see how it sits. So she has these cute little bunny ears. She can hold this in her hand, I presume. Go on. Yeah, she will be able to hold that. And then the little cape, which goes over her arms and obviously sort of down her back the right way around would be nice. The little dress does come off, so you do have a little bit of Velcro there. And she's got the normal sort of underwear that's sort of moulded on, but it does look quite cute. It looks like it's almost quilted. There's not much movement in them. The arms at least do have a little bit of articulation, so you can pose her a little bit. The legs are just straight, but that's okay. And they have these gorgeous little shoes. The shoes are really nice, actually. I like the shoes. I think they look really nice on them. But she's lovely. I'm really pleased I did get her. I need again to do some sort of either snowy scenes. Not that we've got any snow and I can't anticipate we're getting any. So I'm going to have to work some wintry scenes. Perhaps if we get a bit of frost, I could take her out. We can get frost in the background, something like that. But yeah, I do need to take some photos. I also need to dry her hair because I think the blue has gone, hasn't it? Maybe it's a tiny bit there. So if you do get it on the doll, it looks like it will just disappear. I did try drying mine though, so I don't know whether I managed to get some of it off like that, but it does look, it doesn't stain, thankfully, because I thought I'd ruined her hair then. But that is our little Pixling. That's what I'm classing as my little Christmas sort of Pixling, because she's all snowy and magical and very, very pretty, and her skin's quite iridescent, and eye makeup, it's weird because they sort of, it almost looks, I don't know, dreamy. Does that make sense? You know, sort of get that slight sort of blurry look, which works for the magical side of her. And you want a little closer look at her face. She is going to be gorgeous and she's going to take some really cute pictures. It is a messy job. It is a fun job. As I say, kids are going to absolutely love it. Like I say, it's just a lot of plastic. Not sure about that. But I think these jars could make quite nice storage jars. So that is what I'm going to use. I've got 2 of them now. So I'm going to sort of, I don't know, fill them with buttons or something like that. That would look quite cute. I'll decide what I'm doing when they've had a good wash out. So thank you for joining me on that again. Been very chaotic today. So the second video, everything's gone sort of, I don't know, all over the place. But thank you for joining me. If you do enjoy my videos or if you enjoy my chaos, please like, subscribe and share. And I'll see you all very soon because we're going to be starting the Advent calendars soon. We're counting down to Advent calendar day. So I'll see you all very soon and bye-bye for now.